Hey everyone, RGeetect is here and welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 speed build on the channel. Welcome everyone, I hope you're all doing amazing. And today we're gonna make a ramen noodle shop or ramen noodle stands. I don't know how to really call it or what to describe it as, but it's, well, in the game it's gonna be a restaurant for you to get a bowl of ramen. If you don't know, we have as far as I know, 3 ramen dishes in the game, and you will be able to get yourself one in this place, or you will be able to sell ramen and be the owner of this restaurant, depending on the way you're gonna play this build. So while you're watching me creating the big sign on top of this ramen house, let's call it ramen house, okay? It's a ramen house. So while you're gonna watch me creating this big giant bowl of ramen, I want to know which one of you, do let me know in the comment section down below, which one of you managed to pick on my hint, let's call it. From the beginning of this week, I dropped a survey on the community tab and asked you what dish out of the 3 is your favorite. And you had 3 options. One was a bowl of ramen, the second was a pizza, and this third one was a burger, like a hamburger. So I was surprised because burger came out last, and like 900 of you participated in that survey. Burger came out last, pizza was I believe the first one, and ramen was the second, but not by much. It was almost like 40-40-20, something like that. And I was surprised, I gotta tell you. And do let me know which one of you picked on the hint that I asked that question, and you figured that I'm probably gonna make a ramen noodle shop, something like that, because I already created the pizzeria in the past and a burger drive-through in the past on the channel. I do wonder which one of you managed to pick on that hint that that's gonna come. And by the way, members knew that this is gonna come, I think 2 days ago already, because they received something before others. Just letting you know that you can become a member if you want. Just go check the membership on the channel if you want to get some hints before. And yeah, right now, by the way, you can see me creating that fish cake, something that I tasted, I think, only 1 or 2 times in my life inside a bowl of ramen. But I worked my butt off to try to make that bowl of ramen, bowl of ramen, bowl of ramen working and kind of look like one. And that was the tricky part. I didn't want it to go spoil, so I tried to find all the objects that are not gonna spoil over time, and you would be surprised by that gigantic black-ish bowl. This is a mixing bowl from Journey to Batu. That gigantic bowl will not spoil because it's a mixing bowl, and mixing bowls do not spoil in the game. And I playtested this build, so of course you don't need to worry. And as you can see, there are no custom content in this build. You don't need to download anything in order to place it in your game. One thing that I can't stress enough, people, and many people, when they go to my description, they just rush through the things that I write there, pressing the link to download it if they're playing on the the cracked version, and they're not reading the description. People, I invest time to write the description. Read it first. Then ask questions. People asking what's the password, people asking me how to place it and stuff like that. Same thing goes to the gallery, people. On my gallery, I always tell you to activate the cheat codes in order to place this in your game, because sometimes if you don't activate all the building cheat codes, the build will not look like the what you see over here, because I'm using a lot of debug items and I'm using a lot of live edit objects in this build. And they will not appear to you if you are not activating those cheat codes. If you have mods that apply those cheat codes by automatically, it's great. But if you don't, you need to activate all those cheat codes in order to place this, and so it will look like what you're watching right now being created. Okay, so make sure you do that and read the descriptions. Please do that. Anyway, where was I? Oh, I tried to make the bowl of ramen kind of look like a real bowl of ramen, and do let me know if I managed to do that. It was a hard task. One of the things that I struggled the most is to mimic the noodles I scroll down the items, and I do believe there's another item that kind of look like a messy art sculpture, something weird that you put on the wall, something like that. And there are some lamps that kind of look like noodles. I didn't want to use them. I don't know why. I didn't get the vibe of messy noodles inside a bowl of ramen. So what I did, and this one is the important thing, I kind of use like it's an important note for you. You must have the pack of the wedding, like the wedding pack, in order to have the noodles inside the bowl of ramen. It's gonna be empty if you're not gonna have it. And you also need to have the pack of the country living, not country living. You know, the one with dilemmas? I forgot the name of the pack. Oh my god, that's an expansion pack. You do have gigantic lettuce inside of it, and I use them to mimic the scallion, which is basically a green onion. And yeah, so I use many items in order to mimic those specific things that I know that you have in bowl of ramen. You do have some beef or some sort of a pork. It really depends on the type of the ramen that you are eating. And by the way, let me know which ramen is your favorite. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. So yeah, I kind of worked around in order to create a bowl of ramen that will not go spoil. It's kind of easy to create it, and it will go spoil if you're using the wrong things. Now, if you don't have Journey to Buy 2, just want to let you know that you're not gonna have that big black bowl. However, underneath the big black bowl, there's another bowl which is part of, I think it's one of the game packs, the home decorator pack, and you have a some sort of a vase, not vase, another bowl, some sort of a bowl over there, and it is underneath the black bowl from Journey to Batu. So if you do have the other one, you're still gonna see the ramen inside a bowl. Less fitting bowl, but it's still gonna look okay. I made sure it will fit, everything will fit inside of that bowl from the home decorator pack. So yeah, you are covered from both sides. Best looking is the black one from Journey to Batu, but hey, you gotta work with what you get, right? So right now you can see me that I'm creating, well, in my mind, this is how it's supposed to look like and to be. Now, after I created this, and I'm talking about the chef station outside, and you have a counters and people sitting around it, and that's, in my mind, how it should look like and how it's supposed to work. But reality hit me after I finished building this, just like, you know, The Sims. And if you are making this as a restaurant and you need to add those waiter or waitress stations, you need to add that thing into the build in order for it to become a restaurant, and you need to have the host station, and you need to have some other things. So at the end, people, when I play tested it, because I use countertops from kitchen, they do not count for restaurants. You must have tables. Yeah, I told you, reality hit me at the end. So I had to do some changes to this build off camera in order to make sure that you still can sit over there in front of the chef station and feel like you are in a place that you just, you know, you just want to grab something to snack, and you don't want it, it's on the way to a certain place, you know, it's a snack, it's not like sitting inside a very high-end restaurant. I didn't want it to feel like a high-end restaurant. I wanted it to feel like something on the road, just like ramen is supposed to be a quick snack, a street food, something like that. Although I heard that people even created like very expensive ramen with gold inside of it. Not quite sure what's the point of it, but hey, eat what you like. Anywho, let's move on. Those are another 2 more stations that you can sit and eat. Again, use the countertops, and I changed them off camera in order for this to work. Don't worry, it does. Now, you're gonna have 2 chef stations, one on outside and one in the inside. I wanted to place an apartment on the second floor of the house over there. This is like 2-story of a house. The first one is the kitchen. The second one, I wanted to leave it empty for you to create your own space and to make sure that it's not going to be an expensive ramen shop for you to buy if you want to be the owner. So at first, and let's face it, I didn't record it. I didn't create anything on the second floor. I wanted it to be a small apartment for your owner if you don't want to, every time after a day of work, to travel back to your home. You know, I do that quite a lot on my restaurant builds. I create another space for the owners so they don't need to, you know, fly back to their home. I say fly like it's a different country in the game, but they don't need to travel to the next to their home at the end of the work. So I did that off camera, and by the way, I'm gonna stop right now and talk about that. Those tiny, beautiful, I really love that piece over there. You can see me placing the chopsticks on top of those tiny bowls. They are for the soy sauce and anything else that you want to place in those bowls. You know, tiny deeds, people, we are working with them. By the way, that's the bowl that underneath the giant Batu bowl that I talked about at the beginning of the video. So that the same bowl, I just scaled it much more in order for it to be underneath the Batu bowl. Anyway, moving on, too many balls. One more thing that I want to cover with you people is that there is a new series on the channel which I just started last week. And it is a short series. I told you in the community tab that I'm gonna do that. And in that new series, basically what I'm doing is a short, about 15 to 30 seconds. I'm showing you how I created a unique piece of item. For an example, that big giant bowl of ramen. For an example, a lawnmower in The Sims 4. Yeah, I did that. You can already see that. If you missed it, make sure to have all notifications on so you won't miss the next short that's gonna be out. And just for letting you know that I even share items that I never showed before. Those are items that I created for myself and I save them to my library, and alongside showing you those brand new shorts, I even share them as individual rooms in my gallery so you can get them even though I never used them in one of my builds. So I just want to let you know that this is a brand new thing on the channel. Go and check out that brand new playlist. You can check it on my channel. Now I highly recommend for you to activate the bell notification so you get all the notifications about brand new videos so you won't miss those shorts. You know, it's just 15 to 30 seconds and you can enjoy them. So make sure to do that and check them out. And one last thing is, let's talk about the brand new roadmap for the upcoming future of the Sims 4 game. The Sims gurus or not the Sims gurus, they are talking about it, but the Sims shared the roadmap for the future of the Sims 4 game, and there are many speculations regarding what's gonna happen. We already we are anticipating that it's probably gonna be, one of the things gonna be a baby update or expansion. I said it before and I still stand by it. In terms of gameplay, it's not something that really talking to me. I'm really curious about the items that are gonna come, like the items for building that's gonna come in that big expansion, I guess. There are two more kids that they are talking about. I think one of them is gonna be like baby stuff. And the second, maybe like baby onesies and stuff like that. The other one, I believe, is going to be a clutter items for bathroom related to mouth hygiene, maybe something like that. I don't know. Those are my speculation. Do let me know, what do you think in the comment section down below, what's going to happen, what's going to come. And I'm just going to quickly say that I want Sims 5. I want news about Sims 5 or Project Renee or whatever they're going to call it. I want it. I think 2023 is the new year for a brand new game. Do let me know what do you think about the roadmap in the comment section down below. And the tour is about to start, so I will highly appreciate it if you're gonna hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel for more builds just like this and other awesome builds that I create every single week. Until the next time, enjoy the tour. RG out. hey, enjoy this video, make sure to check out this build of mine, which probably gonna blow your mind. I'll see you again at the next video.